Kula here. Hope you guys are enjoying the start to November. We're kind of getting right in the midst of fall now, unfortunately, so it is getting quite cold and chilly. But the sun's out today. It's another great weekend, and I wanted to bring you guys my October favorites. I know that you've probably seen a lot of favorite videos by now, but I really like these. They're fun. Like, it's really interesting to see what other people really like. I think it's a good way to kind of see maybe there's something that is, you know, under the radar right now that someone's really liking, something you can try. I really like these videos. I think they're really fun. I made my first one last month and I really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna make another one this month. I really want to try to not double up on products. Like, there are things that are my favorites that are my favorite like every single month because I keep using it, but I don't want to bring it up every single month. So I mean, this isn't like an exclusive, well, this isn't an all-inclusive list, I guess, of all my favorites for over the month, but this is kind of just a couple new ones I really wanted to share with you guys. I guess I'm not going to start any particular order, but I kind of wanted to start with this. This is the True Match Lumi Foundation by L'Oreal. My bottle is really gross, so I'm really sorry about that. I don't really know how other people's bottles always look so nice and clean when they show off their foundation. Do they clean it before their video? I don't know. But mine's really gross, so I'm sorry, but I got the True Match Lumi Foundation. If you saw kind of the things I bought video, like my recent haul one, I kind of talked about how I really wanted to get a foundation. I haven't used a liquid foundation in a very long time. I usually use like pressed powders and BB creams, and I was looking for more coverage than my BB cream. I was looking for maybe even a better color match than my BB cream, even though it's not bad. Like, it's just kind of gray and ashy. It is a Korean brand, which is kind of what the experience people have with those, is that it tend to be a little bit more gray on their skin. So I wanted to go to Sephora to get a foundation, but I thought, wait, like, you know, their foundations there are $30 and up. I'm trying to save some money up ever since I had some big medical bills. So I decided, why not try a drugstore foundation? Like, I'm not really well versed in drugstore products, so I ended up, you know, going on YouTube, typing in like top drugstore foundations, and I watched a whole bunch of videos, and basically in like 95% of the videos, someone mentioned this as being a really great foundation. What I liked about it, from what I heard, is it's like a natural finish. It's not matte. It is luminous, but it's not sparkly, and I didn't want to sparkle, and I didn't want to be matte. So I went out and got this. I had kind of a struggle with color. Lately, I've been discovering I'm not the color I think I am. Ever since I went to get color matched at Sephora, I've discovered that I'm actually not as pink as I thought I was. I'm actually like a neutral, even like more of a yellow tone, which really surprised me. I didn't really expect that. In my experience, when I first started with makeup, I started off with Benefit, and it just was super yellow on me. It made me look just really sallow and yellow and just kind of gross. So when I went back again and kind of explained my problem, like, I couldn't find a foundation, because I tried a couple others in the interim too that were just too yellow. And I explained to the associate, she was like, oh, that's because you're pink. Like, you have pink tones. You're cool. And I was like, oh, okay. So then she got me the Laura Mercier Tender Rose color of the pressed powder, and I was like, oh, this matches perfectly. But then after a while, I was like, you know, like, I look really pink. This doesn't match my neck. I don't know. So when I went to Sephora to do the color IQ thing, they were like, no, you're yellow. And I was like, oh, all right. So apparently I'm yellow. But I picked this up in the N12, which is neutral. This matches me really well. I really like that it does have the SPF 20 in it, the broad spectrum. I like the finish this gives me. I find that it does last throughout the day at work, which is really great. This was only like $12, which is, you know, a great price point. And I would definitely recommend this foundation. So if you're looking for a drugstore foundation and, you know, you haven't tried the True Match Lumi, I'm just going to be another YouTuber that says, like, do it. Go out and try this, because, you know, for $11, what can you lose? And I found that this worked really great for me. So love this. Next, I'll do this here. This is Julep's Bare-Faced Cleansing Oil. This came in a Maven box. Oh, what box? A couple months ago? It wasn't last month. I don't remember. This was in one of my Maven boxes. I really wanted to try this. You know, oil's been kind of a big thing in beauty for a long time now. You know, hair oil, argan oil, oils everywhere, cleansing oils. And I mean, they do work a little different than normal face cleaner. Instead of getting your face wet and like getting your hands wet first, you put this on your face dry, rub it around, it feels kind of funky, and then you wash it off. But it leaves my face feeling so nice and soft, and it really does take off the makeup. So this is kind of my before bed cleanser. I use my Clarisonic kind of in the morning or when I shower after work, because I don't actually shower in the morning because I have issues with time. And so I use this before I go to bed. You know, I just cleanse my face with it, and my skin just feels so nice. It's nice and ready for my night mask and everything, and it doesn't break me out. It's really great. It doesn't leave my skin feeling gross or anything. It just leaves it feeling soft and clean. So this is a really great product. I haven't tried any other cleansing oils, so I guess I can't speak for all cleansing, like facial cleansing oils, but I think they're a really good product to look into, especially if you're looking for hydration, if you're looking for like a nice cleanser before bed. Like, I would say look into cleansing oils. They're pretty sweet. Next is this eye makeup remover from Sephora. I just went and bought a big bottle again, as you saw in the same video as the foundation. I was surprised, like, this is pretty pricey. This is like $9, $10, you know, for this little bottle. And I know you can go to the drugstore and get like a Neutrogena bottle for like $6, and you can get even generic brands for cheaper. But the reason why I'm putting this in my favorites is because I didn't realize how good this was until I tried a different product. I actually, in my money saving spree at Target, I was like, I'm gonna pick up more eye makeup remover. I'm gonna get Target brand because that's $1 cheaper than Neutrogena. And it was awful. It stung my eyes. It didn't really remove my makeup all that great. I mean, it did remove it, but it felt like it took more effort. I just wasn't happy. I ended up returning it, and even though it was $4.50, like, I feel like that was $4.50 wasted. And when it comes to, you know, drugstore products versus higher end products, you know, yeah, you can get the drugstore products for significantly less, but sometimes it's like, why would you spend the $4.50 on something that you don't like and that doesn't work when you could spend $9 on something that works really well and that you really like? And to me, like, it's more value in this product. It builds more value for itself. I'm sure there's better eye cleaners out there. I know that Clinique has one people really like. You know, there's a Makeup Forever one I kind of wanted to try, like the Sensa Eyes, or I think it's called, or something. But this, I think, is a really good fallback on standard. I don't usually buy the Sephora brand products from Sephora just because I feel like they're almost the same price as the regular brands anyways. So it's not like you're saving money buying Sephora products, and I tend to feel that, like, the other products are better than the Sephora ones. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know if that's actually true. I haven't used that many Sephora products. But as far as their eye makeup remover goes, it's great. I love it. It works really well. I mean, it doesn't leave my eye area feeling gross. It doesn't sting my eyes. It doesn't irritate them unless, like, you get it, like, in your eye, and then, yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, but no bigs. So I love this. Next, I'm going to do this guy here. This is Maybelline's Great Lash in Wink of Pink limited edition. This is also in my previous things I bought haul video. This I got on clearance at Target for like $2.50, and I ended up wearing it to work on Halloween. I went as a bunny to work on Halloween because I kind of just threw it together, and since I had the white rabbit ears, white rabbits have pink eyes, so I thought it'd be really fun to have pink eyelashes. It looked really cool. My eyelashes are pretty light, so it showed up really well. This is a pretty great product. Like, I'm pretty pleased with it, especially for $2.50. Like, the color showed up really great. It stayed all day. It didn't flake off. It didn't run. It didn't smudge. And I mean, I assume the regular Great Lash formula, the one that comes in the regular black, is just as good. So I was pretty impressed with this. This is a nice product, and I was really happy to get this. Next, I'm going to do two nail polishes. I'll just do them together just because it's nail polish and it'd be better to do them together. This is the Zoya PixieDust in Dhara, right there. And then this is Julep's black latex polish in Cleopatra. There's not any black latex in it. It's just that it dries to a matte finish. These two polishes were really great to wear through the month of October. I made it kind of a goal for myself to wear Halloween themed nail polish the whole month, and unfortunately, like, I kept it up, and then about 2/3 of the way through, my nails were done. They were like, don't use any more remover on us, don't put anything else on us. Like, they've been kind of I don't really want to show you, but I will. Like, as you can see, like, they're kind of peeling and they weren't really happy, and I have to re-clip them and reshape them and everything. So they're kind of upset right now. But, I mean, while I was wearing polish, these two were really great. Like, the color of this one is just gorgeous. Like, it's not like a bright in-your-face orange. It's just this fiery, coppery, beautiful fall color. And the PixieDust finish of these Zoya polishes is gorgeous. Like, out of all the textured like this polishes I've tried, this is my favorite. Like the PixieDusts. And then this one, this is just a great matte black polish. It's been really helpful. I do own another black polish. I own the China Glaze one, but I don't like China Glaze very much. I don't know. I don't like the polish. I don't like the formula. It doesn't dry quick enough for me. I don't know what my problem is with China Glaze, but so this is kind of my only black polish. But like I said, like the matte finish is really fun to work with. I mean, I got some pretty cool looks out of it, so that was really good. That was exciting. And this is from the October collection of the Julep polishes, the Rebel set. So there's that. Next, this is the Bubblegum Lip Scrub from LUSH. Mine is getting kind of old. I bought it pretty fresh. I mean, it still has some life left in it. I really like that LUSH has these little stickers on here that lets you know how long they last for. As far as lip scrubs go, I have a couple. This is kind of my favorite, but not because it's the one that works the best. I find that like my Julep one works better at exfoliating and keeping my lips soft. But what I like about this one is that you can eat it. So as you can see in the directions, you just lick it off and then you're done. And for me, that A is great because it's sugar and it's tasty. And B, I'm just kind of lazy and I don't like having to scrub on my lip scrub and then go get a paper towel and then rinse it off. I mean, I know it's not that much of a difference in steps, but it's like with this, I just like scrub it on, like, alright, I'm done, and then I just eat it and I'm lick it off my lips and we're good to go. But yeah, and bubblegum, it's a great flavor. I mean, it doesn't taste like bubblegum, it tastes more like cotton candy to me, so if you don't like bubblegum, don't be like put off by the name. I was at first because I don't like the taste of bubblegum, but it's cotton candy. It's just sugar, basically. And it's just this pink, bright pink. Something fell down in my closet, so that was pretty terrifying. It's just this bright pink sugar. It has jojoba oil in it. So yeah, this is a great scrub. I have to get a new one soon. Obviously, this is running out. There's a popcorn one I think I really want to try, but only if it doesn't have, what is the chemical called? It starts with a D. It's what they use to like synthetically flavor popcorn and popcorn flavored things like Jelly Bellies. It's actually not healthy. There's actually a disease called popcorn worker's lung, I believe is what it's called, or something like that. And it's from breathing in this chemical all day, and it can cause problems. And so they're trying to, you know, tell people like seriously, like don't buy products with this in it because you're kind of killing people with it. So if it doesn't have that in it, I will try it, but if it does, obviously, I won't. But yeah, this is a great product from Lush. I definitely recommend this. Next favorite, it's going to be the Stroke of Light Eye Brightener by bareMinerals. This is something I picked up. I was interested in trying out the YSL Touche Eclat, which I probably said very wrong, so forgive me, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's a cult favorite, pretty much. And I didn't feel comfortable dropping the $40 on it, and this seemed like a nice alternative. This is half the price. I think it was $20 when I bought it. I think right now they're like $22 for these. And they do come in more colors now. I have, does it say what this is? Luminous 1. This is like the pink one. And I think it performed, I mean, I've tried the YSL one. I've gotten like the little sample of it, and I think the YSL one does perform better from my experience, but for half the price, this does what it needs to do, and that's what I needed to do. I basically put it under my eyes to highlight, to deal with my dark circles, to make me look more awake, and while it doesn't conceal them, it's not a concealer, it's a highlighter, it doesn't conceal them, because I still need to put on concealer, but it significantly reduces them and makes me look much more awake and alert. And with fall and with, you know, the time changing and it being sleeping hours messed up by the people upstairs, this has been very helpful in making me not look like a zombie. So this has been a favorite. I am looking into purchasing the YSL one. but I'm conflicted color-wise because now there's more colors, and I don't know if I should get the number 1, which is pink, or the number 2, which is yellow, because now I'm confused about what my skin tone is. So that's neat. So I might have to go to Sephora and figure that out. But this is a great product. Love it. If you're looking into something like that and don't want to drop the $40 on the YSL one, this is a great alternative. And then my final kind of beauty product that I've been really loving this month is this Intensive Blemish Serum by Evologie, I think it's called. This was in a glossy box a couple months ago. It's a blemish serum. You just put it on your blemishes. I don't know if you can see the instructions, if it'll focus. There we go. So there's that. When I first got this, I was kind of like, I think this is like worth $11 or $15, something like that. Like this is a pretty expensive product. Evologie is like a skincare line. I think they have a lot of acne help products. And what's nice, like instead of like Proactive, you can buy it individually, I believe. So if you like one product, you don't have to buy the whole set. You don't have to be like subscribed to it. You can just buy a product, which is nice. And I've been getting some pretty bad acne this month just due to the change in the weather, the stress of not sleeping because of my upstairs neighbors, which will be solved come Monday because I'm actually getting some custom earplugs because I'm cool like that. And this has been so incredibly helpful to help diminish my blemishes. I just put it on before bed. So after I use my Bare Face cleanser, I just kind of dot this on to my blemishes, and it dries them up. Like the next day, like they're dried up, they're not, you know, red and sore anymore. They're just kind of, it sounds gross, but you know, they're crusty, so they're basically healing. And then you just keep doing it, and then they fade away, and it really works. I found that this product really does work as a spot treatment. It's expensive, so I don't know if I'd buy another one once I run out of this sample, but it works, and that's all that matters right now for me. And then finally, I have a non-beauty product. I just wanted to share this is my favorite. This has been kind of my obsession for this month. It is Pokemon X. Yes, I love Pokemon. I pretty much own at least one game. Actually, I do own at least one game from all like the releases of it. And this is the most recent, Pokemon XY. I went with X because Fairy Deer, this little gentleman here whose name I can't say it. I can't even remember exactly what it is. I don't want to say it and sound stupid, so I won't. But this guy, you can get him in this game. In Y, it is the death bird. So in this game, it's like, you know, life and death. This is the life deer. The bird's the death bird. He's in Y. And I wanted the fairy deer because he's fairy type. And yeah, this game introduces a new type, which is fairy in English. I think in Japanese it's called light or something. It has a new Eevee evolution of the fairy type called Sylveon, right? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. I stopped paying attention to Pokemon names, unfortunately, just because there's so many, and at this point, I don't even know. Any of the first one, original 151, I can just, you know, rattle them off, no problem. But anything after that, it's kind of like, I don't know, too many Pokemon. But this is probably like my favorite out of this series. It's just the setting is really cool. It's kind of a European feel this time. You know, last one, Pokemon Black White, was kind of America. Before that, I'm not really sure what they were going for, if they were going for a specific feel of like a city or like a country. But this is very European. I mean, even like the central city has the Eiffel Tower, basically. There's a lot of cafes. The music is really, I guess, more European-y. You can change your clothes, you can change your hair, you know, there's just so much more in this game, and I feel like they've streamlined a lot of things that were too bulky before. Like the starting, you know, you're up and running within like, you know, 10-15 minutes, you know, and it's a great game. If you love Pokemon, or if you just love like just time-wasting RPGs with cute things, play it. It's fun. I love this game. It's super fun. I just love Pokemon, and this is kind of what I've been doing all this month. So those are my favorites for October. Once again, I apparently cannot make a video under 20 minutes, or I guess under 15. I have made videos under 20, thankfully. So I am sorry. I do appreciate you watching my videos. If you do watch my videos all the way through, thank you so much. I'm so sorry I talk so much. I know I need to streamline things, but I just have so much I want to share with you guys. And I personally like longer videos. I think they're more interesting to listen to than just like, I like this, I got this, I like this, the end. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great November and that you have a really great day. Thank you.